Hey, Amy, Ryan Malone here from Achieve Wellness. It was great talking to you through this morning, and I just wanted to film a quick video for you to pass along a couple of these exercises that I was mentioning for your knee as far as a strengthening and rehab standpoint goes. So it's way easier to show you than try to type it out and explain. So I'll just walk through a couple exercises real quick for you. Ultimately, you want to be able to provide the most bang for your buck from a strengthening standpoint, while committing to being as low impact as possible on that knee, especially as you build up the strength in that space. So the first exercise I'm going to show you is going to be a single leg squat down to like a bench or a chair. In this case, I've got a chair here today, and I'm just going to position my feet about 4 to 5 inches out in front of that bench. From there, there's a couple ways you can move through this one. The easiest way you can do this is just to have one foot down and one foot kind of lightly touching on the other side, and then you'll just lightly sink down to that chair and then stand up off that squat leg, that plant leg, right? So light pressure on the ground here, squat down, and then use that leg and hip to stand up. The harder version of that exercise will be to go ahead and lift that foot off the floor, so there's no pressure at all on the ground, it's all on your single leg, and you'll go ahead and rock down, tap the chair, and then come right back up, or the bench, or whatever it is that you have. Okay, that's a wonderful exercise to really build up the muscles around your quad, like I had mentioned before. I suggest doing 5 of those, maybe working up to 8. As you get more comfortable, you can try to get up to 10 to 12, even as high as 15 reps of those. And be sure you use both legs when doing that exercise. We don't want to get too imbalanced one side versus the other. Another great exercise here is going to be a step up onto a chair or to a bench or to a box. Now, with a step up, I like to start with both feet down. We'll make sure we put our entire foot up on top of our chair, and then we'll drive and stand up tall, and then come on back down nice and easy, taking the foot back down. Drive back up, stand tall, use your hips, and then come back down to the ground there. Again, about 5 of those per leg is a great place to start. You can build up to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 15 as you get more comfortable with those exercises. The last exercise that I'm going to show you here, I'm going to slide the chair out of the way. We're going to do a glute bridge variation. There's a couple different ways you can walk through these glute bridge exercises. You'll get down towards your back. We'll have both feet flat on the floor. We're going to go ahead and drive our hips up into the air and then come on back down. So really squeezing your hamstrings, squeeze your hips, and then driving back up tall. Another variation of that exercise is they're going to go ahead and lift one foot off the ground. Try to have your knee stacked over your hip, and you got like a 90-degree angle formed with your leg here. Then pushing through the single leg, you'll drive your hip up and then come on right back down. Repeat that exercise. I'll show it to you on the other leg so you can see that angle there. But again, lying flat, drive your hip, come on back down nice and steady, and extend those hips up high, keeping that 90-degree angle on your leg. And yeah, I hope these are helpful for you. Let me know if I can provide you any other resources, but I'll also connect a couple other dots for you as far as protocol and stuff like that as to how to get these done. So I will talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you. See you later, Amy.